All right, our first reader of the night, Leigh Stein. Leigh Stein is the author of the novel The Fallback Plan, recently from Melville House. Her first full-length poetry collection, Dispatch from the Future, is forthcoming this summer, also from Melville House. Very impressive. Leigh Stein.
Thank you. I don't usually do this, but I'd like to take a moment and embarrass Rob. And just say Rob is not only a genius, but he is the nicest guy and so modest, and I think we should all give a round of applause for Rob. Are you hiding behind the pole? He's so modest, he has to hide behind the pole. I have a book of poems coming out this summer from Melville House called Dispatch from the Future, so I'm going to read a few dispatches. These are from a chapbook. The chapbook opens with an epigraph from Albert Einstein that says, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." Dispatch from the future. In the future, I'm your mother. My name is Carol. I hold you when you want me to, and I don't ask questions. I never call your name when I lose sight of you in public. In the future, we're discreet. We live forever, or seem to. We upholster our lives with secrets, and our holsters are concealable. When you want me to, I hold you like a wife in Valparaiso. You say, "Tell me something else," and I do, all sorts of tricks. Dispatch from the future. In the future, we are all about safety and its sister, Schadenfreude. We stay in our houses and sell ourselves on the internet. We no longer refer to it as an apocalypse. In the future, those who can afford to feed themselves on sun. We eat with our shoulders. We run towards the past where we buried our fear, just in case we missed it in the future. I miss ignorance. I miss caring less. I miss hope's stubborn blindness. Every single man I've ever loved is walking down the aisle on Sunday. Which aisle is mine? And where is my husband? Maybe a dingo ate my husband. Dispatch from the future. I am wearing my librarian costume. Yes, I saved it from the fires. In the future, when we say antiquity, we mean state fairs and musicals. We mean affairs of state, amusement. You left me a message to say you were sad, but you understood which state I was coming from, and I'm wondering now which state you meant. West of us? Or did you mean a state of mind? I don't have states of mind. I only have sweater sets. I get dressed up and then I undress. I'd show you, but this is a dispatch. I'm the dispatcher. The calls come into my call center, and it's my job to say, what's the future of your emergency? Our new state flag is an aurochs, not to celebrate extinction, but to celebrate the wild part of us that died in 1627. They moved her skull to Stockholm. I wear my state flag like a dress. Dispatch from the future. Someone told me that my life would be easy because my face looks like this. Did I win any prizes this week? No. And guess what else? I don't belong to you. I hate to be the one to tell you, but phones are no longer in use. Please be patient while we try and fix this. We thank you for your patience. We're putting your patience on our daily gratitude list. We're getting our harmonicas and we're standing in a row in our farmer's wife dresses. Dispatch from the future. I have all the time in the world and I don't want to spend any of it. Dispatch from the future. When I say I want to take off all my clothes, I don't mean what if we had sex. I mean listen to the sublime. Sun on my shoulders, God in my ear. Dispatch from the future. Life is only too short if you are having a good time. Addendum to the previous dispatch. I just remembered every single thing I've ever done and now I'm embarrassed. I want my afterlife guaranteed, so I have ordered a tomb built at Giza for my remains. They are as follows. All my clothes, my harmonica, my body, letters to my enemies. The dictionary says you can refer to everyone who will be alive in the future as prosperity. So, dear prosperity, I used to live in the future too, but I fear let's start there. Dear prosperity, I used to live in the future too, but I fear the past is a brush fire and I am a prairie. Now that I have what I asked for, I see I should have been more specific. And this is the last one. I think this was in 6th Finch. Dispatch from the future. Yes, I am writing to you from there. Yes, in the future, we have excitement. Also, a forgiveness economy. All IOUs are tied to balloon strings and released into the atmosphere in an environmentally responsible way. Lunch is free for everybody. Lunch is peanut butter sandwiches sliced on the diagonal by mothers. We are sparkling. Everything is pleasure, but we are also acutely empathetic like children. When one starts crying, another answers, a fugue state. We are sparkly, but we also remember what it was like before we were. We can relate to our past selves, dull like mercury, alluvial soil just after the earthquake. It's hard to know which disaster to expect, yet no one ever thinks, I don't want to do anything except sleep forever, maybe. Yes, in the future, we are prepared for what we cannot prepare for. We are sparkly for a reason. Our country depends on us for a kind of warning entertainment. In the future, we never make pilgrimages to disaster sites. We lay flowers on the brows of the living.